To the top-up show, here we are at Rosehill. Mark Lambourne, it looks like the end of the world. What's going on?
It's a very different day, isn't it, than what we've experienced lately. So the wind is from the south, it's cloudy, a little bit humid, sort of down the outside conditions.
Is it?
You know, when horses breathe differently under these circumstances, you know, you haven't got that dryness and heat. You know, it tends to favour horses coming from behind. We'll wait and see.
The rant. Horses, different type of breathing makes them come down the outside. We are fucking geniuses, Em Lambourne.
Oh, we've
got a million ideas.
Indeed, and that's why we're here to tell you about them. Yeah, so look, Rosehill does have conditions to suit blouses or down the middle,
Stalkers.
whatever. Stalkers today.
Stalkers.
Down to 7 in the first race because we had a 2-year-old race last night as well. Yeah. And Avon River, my golden switch horse, is $6 into $4.
Wow, $4 seems short. I can see the attention for it at $6. I think I marked a third pick, and I think it's got a great chance, but I'm still with Light. Igniting.
Yeah, and Gord was very, very bullish about Igniting. It's thereabouts as far as betting is concerned this morning. Obviously a gun stable that's looking to really make their mark in Sydney. He's up against the Waller and Godolphin Juggernauts. Race 2, Lundberg is all the rage here at $1.80, firming slightly from its overnight quote. Not much interest in anything else.
I mean, either. I put 4 to 6 next to it, Mark, when I finished my price this morning.
That is bullish, isn't it?
That's a really short price for me.
What price would you take?
I'd take $1.80, and I never take $1.80.
And this is shampoo as well.
This
is stamp scenario.
Because I've got it 4 to 6, and I've got the bottom one in there with 7%. Zaria, I got 14 to 1 next to it, and when I watch it in the parade, it might be a 50s chance.
Yeah. Okay, so you're finding this a hollow race outside the favourite, which...
I can't find any runner. What can you find? Anything?
Well, I think 5 and 6 have got talent, but maybe they need to.
Let me talk to you about 5, Matawi. It beat Princess Cerie. Plenty was on the fence. It looks an awful, awful race. And 6 Vega Days. Ran past Your Next Lashes and Rancho Notorious. We saw Rancho Notorious go $10 last night and never raise a gallop, being the unlucky horse race. It all looks no form, Mark.
That's where... But then Lundberg started out with that scenario as well. Canterbury Night win first up.
Looks a dead set moral.
Race 3, and Alassio is the firmer, $3.50 into $3. It seems to be all about just being there.
J Mac.
We'll say J Mac is a great rider. He's not a complete magician.
I'd agree with that. I think he's a great rider and not a... I think at first we were a bit bamboozled that this is the greatest superstar we've ever seen, and now he's just blending into a great rider, a good rider.
Where can we go here, Glenn? Because I mean,
one thing that's nice about it is he tries on everything he rides, Mark, which is great.
Yeah.
Where can we go?
Yeah.
Charlene, even with the sticky draw.
Well, you know, we're back to the 1100's our only hope, but I mean, it's sort of a bit desperate, isn't it?
I don't know if it is, actually. I don't know if it is.
So this is a race up for grabs, isn't it? Because a go-to horse for me, he would be Miss Celebration. Your, the previous show yesterday definitely put the sort of squib stamp on her.
Mainly because the place getters, Sophiella and Mileage. Worked really hard the whole way outside the lead there and did a really good job to then kick. It is 5 starts, 4 wins. I think Gorb was more squibby than me. Yeah, okay. I think Chance.
And Fox Swift is a horse that was given none the other day.
Was given absolutely none.
Yeah, it has got a credential on this track last May, so it seems a horse out of the market that can do something.
We saw Wanda run 4th in that race. Well back Wanda last night ran last. Like, I don't know if that's a race it's coming out of.
Yeah, but what happens there is that you get onto the rails at Canterbury, and it's in that race shape. If you're on the rails, you run in the placings, and if you're off the rails, you run out of the placings.
Okay.
It doesn't work for every race, but certain races at Canterbury Night, it's just, you know, one off is just no good.
Highway time?
Yeah, Nick Anita we were bullish about yesterday. I see that the firmers this morning are actually Lacey Link's pack, $6.50 into $4.60, and hit the target $10 into $6.50.
But never got the tapes on this race. I had to brush one race for the tapes this morning because of time for this old body, exhausted old body. Yeah, I'm still keen on Nick Anita though. I think 460 is just, as Gore would say, it's just a bet. You just put your money on it and watch it go around.
Here's a target horse for Racing Ranters today. Race 5, Bonamy into 240, Platinum Tycoon into 850, and Jungleized into 13. Just bits and pieces of affirmers, really.
The market's kind of telling you that Perret's not going to be that fancy today.
Yeah.
That's what the market's kind of saying overnight. Bonamy clear pick with me.
Can win unfancy, can't it?
I'm up to 5-2 Perret. I think it's got a great chance. I'm 7-4, 5-2. I thought there was 2 winning numbers.
Can you back Bonamy here? Like it's just shorter. It's just it's at 6-4. So
I can't back it
at
6. I can back it at 2-1.
Okay.
As long as I can get a good feel for Perret being in the race, I can back Perret to win, back Bonamy to chop out, enjoy the race. Because I don't think there's any other numbers. Have you got any other numbers?
Jungleized was the other horse that I was looking at there.
Inside draw. C. Brown retired out of the race the other day. Back 100 suits. Let me out.
Race 6, Sweet Scandal now into $2.
Your
Pipeline, the other one.
Your Pearl's the chance here to get this beat.
Who's that?
Oh, Sweet Scandal, outside draw to inside draw.
Well, it had all the positives the other day. I think that even money is a bit of a default price here today. I'm looking for Pipeline to improve. I'm looking for Mapmaker back to Rosehill. I know he didn't participate the other day, but that was just a barrier trial.
Mapmaker back to Rosehill to participate would be a chance. Region, have you given up on it?
Well, I've got it in there, but yes, I've given up on it.
I marked it 5s, which is kind of a way of saying that you don't want to have an opinion about it. It's like bludge's way.
It's a place marker.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's so you don't have to mark the favourite too short.
It just means that if it's $4.80, I know I can't back it, but if it got to $8 or something, I can have something on it. Generally when that happens, they don't win anyway. It's like Ivy's Court last night.
Yeah.
Went out there bullish, putting 9-1 next to it, and I've had something on to $13.
How could you not? And, it ran a race, but it just wasn't, it wasn't the right race shape for it.
I know, but you're more forgiving on just collecting the tickets and saying that was the right thing to do. I want to back winners.
It was the right thing to do.
I'm turning into Gord. I want to back winners. I'll have ginger nuts soon.
The third last, once again, this trend of backing favourites. You did say it would be a favourite day yesterday, Glenn. All Too Royal into 215. Now, this is a designated ant, isn't it? I mean, it's lost J-Mac. It's onto a circuit that won't be as sympathetic. I realise there is very little in the race.
Very little.
You're relying on Coolvini and Poetic Charmer, who,
I thought all the same things. Thought vulnerable, blah blah blah. Gee, this horse is blah blah blah. And then when I priced him this morning, I put 6-4 next to him.
Yeah, it is hard to beat, isn't it? The Penultimate, this Melbourne Galloper remains a pronounced favourite. So You Win, $7 into $5.50. And a tick of money for Collateral, 15 into 13.
Well, doing the tape on the Melbourne horse, I was a bit bullish about it being a pen job yesterday. I hadn't done the tapes. I finished the tapes this morning. Yeah, PR throughout to run second.
So you're even more bullish. It's like a thick texture job.
But then when I went through the tapes of all the other runners, they're all like legless. I'm hoping for Asterius to do the job there. I think a little touch of couldn't care less Hugh Bowman last start going to primed up J-Mag is enough. It's coming out of a different live and feed form. 3 weeks between runs. I think it's perfect for this horse. I think it's top pick. Clearly Asterius. I marked it favourite ahead of the Melbourne horse, which I marked second.
So I had Missy Bill controlling this race. Is that not true? Is Dalmatia Prince and Collateral there to wrest that control away? Collateral's a stablemate.
No. Missy Bill gets complete control.
Yeah. So and she's coming off what I consider her best ever run.
What price can you back her at?
$5.
I need $7, but I grant you a chance.
And the nightcap.
Not the nightcap. We've got the pub.
Parmat, $2.70. In from $3.70.
Well, this is a shit favourite, isn't it? Like they look like they're going to win all day, but this is a legless favourite.
Well, this is my lay of the day more because it's just it didn't do. It was a reasonable run first up, but didn't do enough to be so here.
No.
I've got reflectivity back to Rosehill after working a ring off last start. Got Dawn Raid is flying. Let's Party Marty, who started 7-4 in a Saturday race last start. Throw in Nicky's Gold, even Amanito fresh, and Good Weather is not hopeless.
Might be a topical tip on the last Good Weather. And you can't bag Zidane.
Well, Zidane is racing his little heart out. 3 runs back.
You need 5 or 6 numbers in the last leg of your quaddie for sure, and maybe you can get the favourite bet.
All right, that's us from Rosehill, direct to you from Rosehill. This is called the Top Up Show. This is the show that goes out to anyone that wants to view. Our regular subscribers get 3 other shows a week, and Goldies get a set from me for each Sydney Metro meeting, and more importantly, mounting yard mail direct to your phone 5 minutes before each race. It is free to join. You only start paying after 2 weeks. So you get the first 2 weeks free with us, and we're always...
Not many ice cream shops you can have a real big massive leak halfway down the cone before you decide to pay for the product.
Indeed. So come and join us. Come and see what we're all about. RacingRant.com. See you soon.
See ya.